running back could be heading to Philadelphia, depending on how far this guy goes down the line. Someone's going to drop to the Eagles. And it's going to be a big decision for Harry Roseman in this front office to make a decision. Now, Darrell Henderson from Memphis, 5'9", 208 pounds, power, explosiveness. Deuce Staley went to Darrell Henderson's pro day in Memphis. And from watching a video this morning, Deuce Staley had some hands-on with the big running back. Coached him up a little bit, did some drills. You don't draft Darrell Henderson for his power. You draft Darrell Henderson for his explosiveness. That's what you draft him for. And my God, he has plenty of it. Once this guy goes vertical, once this guy gets in open space, it's over. Now, is this going to translate to the NFL where he's going to be running, touchdowns? No, it's not going to happen all the time. No, it's not. I don't think all this is going to translate. I think he's going to be a pretty good goddamn running back in the NFL. He had 19. In 2018, he had 19 30-plus yard runs in 2018. Read these stats now. 8.9 yards a carry, 19 plays, went from 30-plus yards, averaging 12.4 yards a carry on those highlights, and 22 touchdowns, 1,909 yards. His 40 time was 4.49. Okay? Guy has speed. Guy is not the biggest guy in the world. 5'9", not a big guy, but his frame, his lower body, the guy has mass. A lot of people, a lot of draft analysis, they all think that he's not going to translate to the NFL very well. He's not going to translate that well, and he's not going to do much. But put into the right system, a good offensive line, and a hell of a good offense, Darrell Henderson could be a goddamn beast. I love this guy too, as well as Josh Jacobs, as well as Miles Sanders, as Singletary. I mean, all these guys are pretty damn good. But Henderson, he is the most explosive running back in this draft. Explosive, meaning as soon as he sees a hole, he goes 0 to 100 real fast. I'm talking right through the hole that damn fast. I mean, it's crazy. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, I've never looked at running back so hard in a draft in my life. I think Darrell Henderson has shown that he could be a bell cow. Now, the problem with Darrell Henderson right now is that he's got a lot of tread on those tires right now. So he's been running the ball, I don't know, he's been running the ball a pretty good amount these past 2 years. And people think, he was worn out a little bit. He's worn out a little bit. He wasn't sharing the carries enough. You know what? I mean, for a guy that gets enough, I would like the guy to have a lot of reps in college instead of just being some human highlight reel where he literally just every time he gets the ball, whenever he's in, he gets a touchdown or something. I like the guy to get in college as much reps as possible. And this guy has a little bit of tread, but this guy has all the ability that you want in a receiver. I've seen him as a wide receiver. You put him on a wheel route. I've seen him catch balls and pretty damn good, pretty decent hands, catches the football, runs, and then when he's one-on-one with somebody in open space, goodbye, see you later, not going anywhere. Darrell Henderson has all the pieces. He reminds me of a Devontae Freeman slash, I don't even know. He's got that little jump cut ability. If you've seen his highlights and seen what he could do on the field, he will make guys miss pretty damn easily. And he's not predictable with his jump cut. He's not predictable where he's running. He literally is it's like a mystery what he's going to do when the first person gets in front of him. You really don't know. And he's physical, and he will get you those extra yards. But this guy, Darrell Henderson, is not looking for being physical. He's looking for space, okay? But if you're in his way, he will punish you, regardless of what it is. So, there's really not much more to say about Darrell Henderson, man. He's a big back. He's got a big lower body. He's got a big upper body. He has great balance while running with the football. He doesn't lose balance. He has great track running down the sideline. He's never off balance if someone hits him. I mean, it's literally someone will go shoulder him in the legs and it does nothing. He's got hooves as legs. But in all seriousness, I like him. I like him a lot for his size, his mobility, catching passes like a wide receiver. He looks like a brick wall. He is a brick wall you don't want to get in front of. He really is. He's a brick wall coming at you. And that's what I think about Darrell Henderson. I really do. And I don't know. I think he might be a running back that might drop in this draft, and the Eagles could get their hands on him. Now, I don't know how much of interest the Eagles do have in Henderson. I have no idea. I haven't seen much news about it, but I have a feeling that maybe he's on their board. I know that they met up with Darrell Henderson at the Combine. They met up with the whole running back class. I think when you meet running backs at the Combine, you're pretty much trying to get to know them, what they know football-wise, how much knowledge they do, how much knowledge they have with football, and those are those meetings. And then once you work them out, once you see them, and then once you bring them in for a visit, then you try to sell them. Then you try to sell them your culture from your football team and why you want them there. And you try to buy them. You try to get them over. Like you try to say, hey, this is what we represent. This is who we are. And Darrell Henderson could fit this mold very nicely in this backfield. You bring Jay Ajayi back. You got Darrell Henderson behind him. You got two guys that can run the damn football. You got a Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman in the backfield like they did in Atlanta. You got something like that. And I really can't complain about him. You know what? These guys aren't like the top names of the league. And you know what? They might not be top names in the NFL in the future. Maybe not. But you know what? These guys will get you yards. They'll make this football team look damn freaking good. And with this Eagles offense, who doesn't want to come here, play with Carson Wentz, have your tight ends, your receivers, and everybody set, and already a good running back room as it already is right now. Because honestly, frankly, the Eagles have ranked in the NFL, it's one of the worst backfields. We're ranked as one of the worst backfields in the league because we don't have that prime name in the backfield. This is without Ajayi being here. Even with Ajayi here, I don't think we'd rank too much higher. But Darrell Henderson could drop to the Philadelphia Eagles. I want one of these guys, but I don't know which one I want. I really don't know which one I want. So you let me know what you guys think about Darrell Henderson. I know you guys have been waiting for this video. I've been trying to get around to it, but hey, there he is. Darrell Henderson to the Philadelphia Eagles, drafted. We'll see what happens. Let me know in the comment section below. See you guys later. Shakes one up. Fly, fly.